option 3 mix. In the beginning of Metronix, we thought it could be funny to have an opinion between market and coin. And as more and more I am familiar with this trading option, it begin to get my favorite trading option in Metronix. Because I have 50% refilling the order book and 50% will get out into my available balance. But let's take a deeper look into this option. Okay, so let's take a look again into option number 3, mix. We start again here in our dashboard and you see I have already filtered the option number 3. You see here I have 37 entries and yes, this is my favorite option because you have 50% reinvest in your available balance and 50% you refill the order. So it means with every round, with every buy and sell, you make more profit, you have more coins. And what does this really means, I will show you now. We take the first pair here in my list, it's T-Full against BNB. I make 31% profit and I opened this trading slot at the 14th of February. Now we have the 27th of March. And right now I have 530 rounds. Actually, price is 80% lower than the start price, and as we know from the last video, if you create a trading slot with the side buy, then the trading slot have to be in minus, because if it is not, the trading slot is not working. So actual price means always the start price from the price we have actually now on the exchange. And let's take a look what happened here in the last month. So here in the status you can see how many rounds we have for each number, for each lot, and the lot with the most rounds was the round number 13. I will copy here this again in our Excel file, and so we can see what this option mix do. We start here. Actually the amount of T-Full is 5,863, and the price of the sell sell price is a little bit lower because I make a step of 20. Okay, here it is. So here we can check out the actual buy price. Okay, I did something wrong. So this is the price for buy, this is the price for selling this. And yes, we have 75 rounds, and we check out now. This is the status. We can see here each order and how many rounds did one order have done so far. And we go now in the history, because in the history we can check what was the last buy and sell and what happened actually on the exchange on this trading slot. And you can see we opened here this trading slot with a buy order of 3,517. This was the start price, and we again have here so this was our first order when we start with the option mix for buy, and this was our first order when we start with the option mix for sell. And This option means that half of the amount, so this is the buy price, this is the sell price, and this will be our profit. And half of the profit we refill to create a new order. So the first order was this, and in the next order we take this amount plus the half of the profit, and the next buy order we create with 0.5 BNB. And so it is going on. And this also means here in this order we have right now a profit of 0.011 BNB. So you can see here the difference, and also of course the half amount will be higher and higher and higher with each round. And so that's why I like this opinion for trading so much, because with every round I make more profit, I take more coins out of the market, and so as longer this trading slot is open, as more and more profit I will have. And you can say around 10 to 50%. It depends, of course, how long this trading slot is open. If it is open longer and longer, you will make more and more profit because of the reinvest. And you always also will make more profit for your available balance, because in the beginning this was my profit, in the end or right now this is my profit. And when we check out here the market for T-Fool, I recommend to use the 4-hour trading chart to set up this. And we can see here we have a very good swing level, and I create this trading slot with a start price of 16.6, and you see it was here in the last months, and now it is more on the bottom, but it's no problem, because with Metronix it's always important that the trading slot is working. And if we are in this range that we have opened the trading, then it is no problem, because you see here I have 3 left buy options, and of course I have many sell options, but it doesn't matter. It's only important the trading slot is working, because with every round we make more and more profit. And yes, and this is how the option number 3 is working. So it means half of the amount will stay in your available balance, and half of the amount you need to refill the new order. And what does this exactly means, and what you have to take care, I will show you now when we create a new trading slot with this option. So first we take Binance here, then we take here BNB market, and if we take the BNB market, you can see here your available balance. Then we take the T-Fool, for example. I add here 10. Of course, normally you have to check if it is available. So, okay, let's add only 6. Then I start here this trading slot with 16.6. And I make a step of 20. So I make the step a little bit higher. I make it to 1.2%. I always recommend never go below 0.5%, but also don't take more than 1.2%. So in this gap you have to set up your step. So the step is always the gap between the lots. So we start with the first, or the start price here with 16.6, and the next lot will be 16.4. And when you choose the opinion mix here, you also can see it here, 50% of your profit will be stored in your available balance, and 50% of your profit will be refilled in the order book for open a new order. This is what I'm showing you right now in the Excel calculation. And when you opened a trading slot like this, you have to take care that here the coin size is always over 200, and it doesn't matter if it is 20.4 or if it is 0.200. This number have to be more than 200, and I will show you now what I mean with 200, because for example it's better to have 210. For example, I have my coin size is 200. If I divide this through 100, I know this is 1%. So half of this amount will now refilled in our order book. So I divide this to again, and then you will see in every round, if the coin size is 210, in every round I can buy 1.05 coins more. But this is only working if Binance allow this. So if you see here, this trading pair T-Full BNB allow only integer numbers. So here we will refill only with one coin more in every trade. But if we check again maybe Walton chain, then you can see here we have one decimal. So one number after the comma we can use. And also if we create, for example, a trading slot with Walton, I take this now. I also take the rounding. So this is not working for mix, because here we have 71 or 171. Yes, so this is 171. So it will only work. From here it will work now. Here we have 21.4, because if you check this out here, then Binance allow one decimal point, and so we can use this for the trading. So every round I will have 0.1 Walton chain more. But if it is less, if it is for example only 19.4, then you see the last number couldn't be taken, and we always round off, not round up, we always round off, and so you don't will refill anything in your order book. If you have a step with 1% and half of the amount will taken, and so we don't will refill anything. This will not create any problem. So if you don't understand this in the first time, and you see it, and or you don't recognize this when you open this, it don't will create any problem. The trading slot will continue working, but you don't working with the option 1, you working with the option you don't working with the option 3, you work with the option 1. And this is just the point. So you always have to take care, make 1% step, and if you have 1% step, this number have to be over 200. And I don't recommend to make a step of 2%, because you will make less tradings in this time. So I really recommend to make a step between, for mix I would recommend not to make a step less than 1%, and normally to all open trading slot I will not recommend to open a trading slot with more than 1.2 percentage. And okay, so we have this here. Always take care, please take here first on, so press on take first, because then you make the 1%. And of course you have to change this here, or you can change it here. So you will see if you press take, you always take the 1%, because in the beginning we have some user, they did it like this, and then they opened the trading slot, and it will create only a minus. So you always have to take care here not to create any trading slot below 0.5%. So in this case, it's really always the best. Take here the start price, and after taking the start price, press here on taken, and then you can manually, of course, change here the step, and you will see here the percentage, the result. Okay, now you only have to press save and your trading slot will open, and then you will do the buy and sell automatic. Okay, if you like this video, please subscribe our channel. I put all the important links you need to know below this video. Join us on Telegram, and I hope you have fun with Metronix and maximum profit.